Naruto is a series that puts a lot of work in developing its cast of side and main characters alike. At some point or another, everybody got to be relevant. Rock Lee versus Gaara, Guy versus Madara, Shikamaru versus Hidan. It's because of moments like these that allow for so many fans to become attached to these larger-than-life, yet all too relatable characters on a deeper level than just their designs. For every fan, there is a favorite character. And for every favorite character, there is something to be said about you, the fan. So, this isn't a video about your favorite Naruto character. No. This is a video about what your favorite Naruto character says about you. Before we get started, this video is brought to you by the subscribe button, so go ahead and give it a press so you'll never miss a video from your favorite anime channel. Now, let's get into the video.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you like Pain, then the only two artists on your Spotify workout playlist are Eminem and Linkin Park. The only other song you have is Believer by Imagine Dragons because you like to try and time your reps with every time Dan Reynolds yelled. You know every lyric to the song Stand and you have at least 2 piercings in places we can't see. You think telling people how you feel isn't enough, you gotta show them how you feel. You were definitely the kid in school who liked to flip his eyelids inside out and refer to himself in the third person, so you had no friends and all the girls thought you were a weirdo. Worst of all, the friends you do have, you told them you think Naruto should have ended after the Pain arc, despite the fact that Sasuke was still a rogue ninja and everyone thought Tobi was Madara Uchiha back from the dead, which keyed them into the fact that you never watched or read the series. You only played the Storm games.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you're a Naruto fan, your dad ran to the store to get milk, but he never came back, did he? Bad news is, he took your mother with him. Even though everyone already knows this, you lie and tell everyone that your dad works for the FBI or Nintendo or he's Santa Claus or some BS, but no one believes you, so you run around all day yelling, "Believe it," with your fist out. Your motto is to never give up, no matter how many times that person you keep trying to bring back home tells you no. Because Naruto was able to tame the demon fox inside of him, you think you can tame every wild dog and moose you come across, leading to some embarrassing trips to the emergency room where you gotta explain to some doctor for the 3rd time how you got rabies from a coyote biting you on your privates.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you're a Meoto fan, you probably told your kids you were going to get milk and never came back.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you're a Sasuke fan, then you're used to taking L's, but you don't realize it yet. If you've ever met a Sasuke fan, then you know that all of them have a one-track mind. You can come up with 50 different ways to achieve a task, but they'll fail to understand how their method of terrorism is the least effective. They'll punch the wall in anger thinking that they're expressing themselves, but now you're in pain, you're upset, and you feel dumb. This is the friend whose idea of flirting is playfully slapping someone on their leg or their arm, but fail to realize after the 8th tag you're it that she's drier than an afternoon Popeye's biscuit because they have no game, give up. The only thing they'll never give up on is trying to smear their older brother's name because of all the times he gave them an unplugged controller when they begged to play Halo with him. That's right, Sasuke fans, you were that younger sibling. All Sasuke fans need to be humble because they walk around with their hair done like their idol, thinking that they look like handsome Squidward, but really you look like Long Tan and Handsome.
Who's that Pokemon?
Kiba fans are the ones that tell you their dog doesn't bite, but then it starts growling at you when you go to pet it.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you stan Rock Lee, then you're one of 2 things. Option A, you've probably had some form of setback in your life and seeing Lee work so hard to overcome his has inspired you to finally get up to go to the community gym with that new set of ankle weights you just bought from Walmart because you think it'll help you run faster like you're a hero. What you failed to realize is that Lee can open the 8 inner gates to awaken massive power in himself, yet you can't even climb over the gate of your community pool because you always skipped upper body day in hopes that you'll one day perfect the Leaf Hurricane. This is why you're shaped like Rex from Toy Story. Option B, the only part of the series you've seen are the fights and Rock Lee vs. Gaara was your favorite, so when you got into an argument in front of that girl you liked, you tried to unlock the 8 inner gates by powering up in public like Gohan vs. Cell, but by the time you finished giving yourself an aneurysm, you realized you scared her and everybody else off.
Who's that Pokemon?
Danzo fans don't exist, and if they do, they're under Kodo Matsukami.
Who's that Pokemon?
Kisame is your favorite character, then your favorite movie is The Adventure of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Not because you like George Lopez, but because there's finally some representation for someone like you who thinks they're a fish trapped in a human's body. When Kisame lost Samehada, you really felt that because it reminded you of the time that your significant other left you for a black man. This caused you to reinvent yourself, so instead of using a toothbrush like a normal person, you grind rocks against your teeth so that your smile can be as mangled and jagged as your idol. This was meant to help you take a bite out of crime, but the only crime here was what your barber did to your hairline when you asked him to give you the Hidden Miss special.
Oh my god.
When you're not busy seeing how long you can hold your breath under your bath water, you're trying your best to be noticed by any and everybody because you, much like Kisame's ass, is a side character, an NPC.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you're a Shino fan, you're roommates with a roach and I can't be convinced otherwise. Every night you get on your knees and pray to your Lord and Savior Papa Roach in hopes that he doesn't come to your home and cut your life into pieces. To show your devout faith, you keep a photo of Papa Roach on your pillowcase at night and give it a kiss before you go to bed and another one when you wake up. Shino fans are the ones who don't understand how arachnophobia could be a real thing, and whenever someone does kill a spider, they'll be the first one to tell you that their lives matter too. So now, every Christmas, they'll be sure to buy you a shirt that says Flies Lives Matter Too and ask you about it every time you see them until they see you wear it out the house. I won't, leave me alone.
Who's that Pokemon?
Gaara fans watch 500 episodes before they realize that he has no eyebrows, just like them. Gaara has no eyebrows because Rock Lee snatched them in order to attain maximum bushiness. You have no eyebrows because your ass tried cooking for once and caught a flame in your face. Now, everything you say could be a question, a command, or an exclamation. Gaara fans like to go to the beach and bury themselves up to their shoulders in sand so they can yell,
Sand burial!
but then they get angry when you won't help dig them out. All Gaara fans grew up sheltered, so they never knew what it felt like to touch grass. So when they had to get blood drawn so that they could start school, they said,
Blood! It's my blood!
Who's that Pokemon?
Orochimaru fans love the Snapchat face swap filter, a little too much.
Who's that Pokemon?
You beat children.
Who's that Pokemon?
You hate children.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you're a Kakashi fan, you're probably worse than scum. All Kakashi fans use their one good eye to copy all your test answers word for word and try to turn it in before you. This deceitful way of living has gotten them clout among their peers, earning Kakashi fans the title of the Mighty Morphin Meat Boy due to the way that they utilize the term inspiration as loosely as Drake. Kakashi fans will snatch that chain that your grandmama worked so hard to save up for, then wear it on Instagram and get all the compliments you should have got. During the Pandeezy, whenever someone started complaining about having to wear a mask all the time, Kakashi fans would look at you like,
Who's that Pokemon?
Guy fans walk around all day giving everybody the thumbs up, but still haven't hit the like button on this video.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you're a Madara fanboy, you're obsessed with competition to the point that even your friends hate doing things with you because you want to call rematch until you finally get a W. Every morning, you make sure to remind yourself that you always need to be ready for two things: battle and hating. You love to spin the block, but spinning your clothes in the washing machine is foreign practice because you refuse to be seen without your battle armor because you think it's a sign of weakness. Your bedroom has a shrine dedicated to your role models: Dio Brando, Stink Meaner, Reverse Flash, Syndrome, Sephiroth, Dr. Doom, and the Grinch. Legendary haters who have paved the way of hating just for you. In the middle of that shrine is a memorial to that one friend you can never beat at Mortal Kombat, so you refuse to allow anyone to disrespect them, because they're nothing in comparison. Oh, and that battle armor you're always wearing? That shit's from Party City.
Who's that Pokemon?
All Datara fans play competitive games online with their Macy's Wi-Fi connection, spam the same move over and over, then try to rage quit the moment they're about to lose. This gets them banned from the game for life, so they keep making new accounts with different numbers at the end of their username so they can keep a positive Warzone KD and a 2K park record.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you're a Jariah fan, then you definitely have an OnlyFans subscription, but you swear up and down you only created an account for research purposes. In other words, your right hand is your best friend. Anytime a woman gives you the slightest bit of attention, you think to yourself,
You are the child of prophecy. I'm sure of it now.
all Jariah fans have attachment issues, losing their collective cool the moment that he lost his arm and then his life. This is why they can't let go. This is evident by the fact that they refuse to let go of the fact that Itachi ran from Jariah even though he was a double agent, shaking my head.
Who's that Pokemon?
Obito fans always got one hell of a headache on one side of their head. Their favorite jutsu is Human Boulder and their favorite actor is The Rock. If you see an Obito fan outside of their Kamui dimension, then don't panic. They're probably just trying to touch some grass, mate, and feed. If they deviate from any of these three activities and attempt world domination of any sort, please contact your local Madara fan to scare them back into their hole.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you're a Sakura fan, then you read the manga and have never seen the anime. Because of this, you never understood how she could possibly be so hated in the community. And then it happened. You watched the anime and you were appalled. How could she be so unlikable? This caused an outrage. You took to the desktop version of Reddit, your blue hair in your face and an iced matcha in your lap. You typed and you typed and you used Siri to help you spell words like incel, useful, and bum fiddler. Then you hit that post button, sending your multi-page thesis on Sakura to the top of the most recent page. And then you hear it, your first notification. Someone commented on my post. Finally, let's see what they said. You read the top comment and your heart sinks. It says TLDR. You yell "Shah!" and punch the raggedy floor of your bedroom just like Sakura would. You delete the post and create a new one, but this time you title it Why Madara Solos Boruto because you think it'll get more clicks. But it's the same 10-page thesis you wrote on Sakura. We got 'em, boys, you think to yourself as you rub your hands together like Birdman. Then another notification, another comment. You race to see what it is. It's a not safe for work account. Username Madara is my daddy. You read it. It says, delete this, king, it's not too late. You yell "Shah!" and punch the raggedy floor of your bedroom. You delete the post and create another one titled New Meoto prequel coming, here's why.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you're a Shikamaru fan, you definitely like to squat down and put your hands together whenever someone asks you a good question. The problem is, we both know you're not actually thinking of an answer to the question. What you're actually trying to figure out is what excuse your lazy ass is going to use to call out of work tomorrow. You passed all your tests in high school, but you never turned in a single homework assignment, so the teacher sent Child Protective Services to your address on file to make sure you even had a home to do homework in. Every Shikamaru fan likes to talk about their favorite character like he's Batman in versus battles. They'll look you dead in your face and tell you that Shikamaru with prep time can beat Pain. How? Thanks for watching, guys. I know I left quite a few characters off of this list just because there's too many good ones to get to in one video. But don't worry, we'll spin the block. But definitely let me know down in the comments what your favorite Naruto character is and what that says about you. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss another video here on the channel. Thanks guys, I'm out, holla!